The energy crunch is at the heart of the Lebanese acute financial crisis. Frequent power outages caused by a shortage of fuel have spilled into every aspect of life, leading to water shortages, rotten food, and a looming humanitarian catastrophe. This threatened patients' lives who needed oxygen concentrators or other medical equipment. These long power cuts are disrupting everyday life, and today the Ministry of Power is not able to solve the problem. To make up for the gap, private generators were installed in the cities, generating power from heavy fuel oil and at high cost. 40% of Lebanon's air pollution comes from generators. The electricity sector is facing severe threats and is at risk of complete collapse. Urgent efforts by the Ministry of Energy and the government must be taken to prevent further deterioration to the ecosystem and to the health of the Lebanese people from such severe shortage. During the 15th Conference of the Parties, COP, of the United Nations Framework Convention on Climate Change, UNFCCC, the government of Lebanon announced its willingness to voluntarily introduce 12% renewable energy in its electricity mix by the year 2020. But this did not happen, unfortunately. Therefore, the Ministry of Energy and the government should phase out power generation from fuel oil and avoid further carbon emissions, and instead they should switch to cleaner sources of energy as natural gas. They should also rely on clean generation from hydropower, which used to constitute a considerable part of the electricity mix in Lebanon in the late 1970s. Other renewable forms of energy, such as photovoltaic and wind farms, should be boosted to compliance with Lebanon NDCs. In a country like Lebanon with 9 months of sun, the government should promote off-grid PV installations and provide incentives to support citizens to install them. The government and the Ministry of Energy should provide the necessary law and regulatory framework to allow for feed-in tariff from renewable resources.